Good morning, how are we? Well, I'm out on a Saturday for once. Foot injury again. Little toe had flared up for some reason, but never mind, it's almost better, so risking it. It's a cool one today. It's about 8:30. It's misty as hell out of town. I don't know why I brought my head torch with me. But yeah, today's walk, we are finally finishing the unfinished walk. I'll put the link up to the video at the end of this one. Yeah, so off to Shining Cliff Woods. It said it's going to be sun all day, and it is, but the ground is sodding, so it will be fun. But we must press on. Anyway, yeah, it's cool today. Very. It's not even going to reach double digit. I think it's about 6-7 degrees. So thermal layer on, micro fleece on, down jacket on, and I'm sweating like a sod already. Ooh, choo-choo. And yeah, so it's going to be a good one, I think. Nice, relaxed. When we finished outside of the woods, I don't know if I'm going to carry on filming after that, so it's not going to be too long of a video, simply because it's just road walking back, so the views, you've seen them all before anyway, because we've done a few walks that way. But yeah, it's basically finishing back in Belper. But yeah, I'll put the video up now for you.
We start off walking out of the beautiful town of Belper and along Wyvern Lane. It is then up and off to a small back lane where the views open up before dropping into the woodland. We then enter Shining Cliff Woods and up to the Betty Kenny tree. We then head along over to the village and follow some back lanes and taking in yet more beautiful views of the Amber Valley area. We then drop back down into Belper and bus home.
Nice little walk, isn't it? 4¼ hours, but obviously it'll be about 5 hours of me. No pork pies today, bag of Haribos and some chicken pasta. I've got to eat healthy. No pork pies this week. Plus I don't have much of an appetite for some reason. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Not much. Got another, probably 1 or 2 videos for Christmas. I'll keep doing one for a couple of weeks, and then January, as I said in the last video, I think, I'm off to Buxton for 4 nights, all being well. So I'll get a couple of weeks worth of videos in there. We might do a third one with a stroll around Buxton. Yeah, and then after that, next year, I have already planned and marked out February's routes. We're doing theme months from February to December, so 11 months of different ones. So I'm just going to try and go through them on Sunday, as I've done, well, once I've done everything else. And then, yeah, just to break it up a bit more next year, and then we'll go full pelt for it. So anyway, let's get cracking on. I'm sweating already. I did forget to mention, I have got some trail runners now. Got a good price on them actually, 45 down from 160. So I think they were clearance. But anyway, I was going to wear them today. Good job I didn't, because even the lanes are sodding. So yes, they will be out in force in slightly dry weather. I don't know about over winter yet, but we'll see. Anyway, again, let's crack on. Right, a bit of advice. If you come down this Wyvern Lane, on a cold day, be warned, it's like black ice down here at the minute. I'm tiptoeing. So we should be off it soon onto a trackway, I think. But yeah, it is like black ice. It doesn't look it at the minute, but I'm slipping under my foot as I speak, and I've nearly split my groin in half. So just be careful when you're walking down here. You don't need ice spikes or anything like that, but just make sure you've got enough grip on your boots. Sun's definitely out in force now, and you can tell it's a Saturday because I've seen runners, dog walkers, some strange man walking past me very, very fast. Power walking. Anyway, it's going to be a stunner of a day. Yeah, definitely make sure you got grips on, because it's like, even though it's in the sun, when it's in the shade it'll fine, but now it's like an ice rink. So I've just been tiptoeing like I've just crapped my pants. Anyway, I wonder, anybody know, Wyvern Lane, this wall, what was it for? Obviously not railways, because plantation behind it, not proper trees. Yeah, some interesting little bits around here. But anyway, crack on. Slip on my horse or not to slip on my horse? It is not my choice. I nearly have done then. I'm thinking, yes, the hat's off because it's getting warm. I've laid up too much, never mind. I'm thinking, shall I go Matlock Bath for some chips? Fat man chips. Fat man chips equals shit. I think I might do. We'll see in a bit. Anyway, see you in a minute. You can tell I'm out of shape, can't you? Only come up that little bit. Mind you, it was sodden, nearly lost my boot. So be warned, there's a stream coming through these little woodlands. So all of that outside of the round to about here, where the path kind of goes, it's all sodden. So yeah, I'm only going slow and I'm out of breath for some reason. Yeah, definitely keep going at the gym. Less pork pies, less Haribos. I'll just take one big pork pie next time. How's that? Right, well, I'm up onto this back lane, and on the map it does say there's a footpath coming off and it dropped down and then back onto lane, cuts a little bit out. But if it's wet like today, stick to the lane. You'll join back on it anyway. Yeah, tell you, it's cold because I'm seriously out of breath now. I've just gone past some moo cars. Didn't even bother me this time. No, they're all looking at me. Oh, well, at least didn't get chased out. Right, forward. Whenever I come onto back lanes, you always think, you see it, they're quiet. As soon as I come on, it's like Clapham bloody junction. Just, I've literally had about 13 cars come past me. They all waved apart from one, just gave me a dirty look, but he was about 17 and dressed like an absolute chav, shall we say, to put it politely. Something else begins with C and ends in T, but I won't say it on here because of YouTube. Anyway, mini rant over. I might have one later, but we'll see. Let's carry on. See you. Oh, moo cow. Moo, 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 moo. 4 moo cow. 5 moo cow. Ooh. As we carry on, Ambergate, Shining Cliff Woods. So the route I've planned out will go in, round and whatever. I couldn't find let me just find a proper map, see where the Betty Kerr tree is. Yes, all Betty, I know, I've heard it all. I'll probably be in the thumbnail actually. So I'm going to have a wander round. So when you come down this way, that's just a generalisation to walk around. So explore for yourself, because I don't know if it's still standing or not, but it was due for demolition or it's falling apart. There was a house and it looked nice and all this lot, but you can make on, it looks like it's haunted as hell. It looks like one of those, a murderer's house. So go wander around there, and then what we'd do, if I can see, because of the sun, we come out at the back of the woods, and then we go round. Where are we? We can see this way-ish, down here, this way-ish, and then the road will come round to the back over there and then join on near Belper. So I think I'll probably stop filming when I'm on my way up there, because I think it goes through Alders Wally Park. But we'll stop filming there, and then I'll probably either come back into Belper, or most probably looking like it, I'll wait for the Transpeak and then get into Matlock Bath. And then chips, fat man chips. I like chips, I do. Anyway, I'll see you in a moment. Right, so as you come down that lane, it turns left and then immediate right. There's like a trackway to your left just before the little bridge. Go along there, you'll come through these, the birches, I think. I nearly said the bitches then. And then we'll go through a bit, and then it'll come into Shining Cliff Woods. So yeah, we'll just be warned on this Saturday. Shed load of dog walkers, which was half expected, to be honest with you. So yeah, crack on to see if we can find this tree and the haunted house. No, Mark, I won't find it. Come on. It looks like we go down this way. I didn't realise it. Probably looking at the map wrong. But it's some houses, just up here, 2 or 3 houses. How nice would that be? Just having that woodland path there. Just away, you're 2 minutes away from the main road. Just away enough. And in fact, the White Peak Distillery is up this way, I think, because there's just been a sign for it. I think it's the only distillery. No, it's not the only distillery. No, it can't be. I think it is in around this area. I think the other one's Buxton Way, where the old highest pub was. Anyway, but yeah, we'll go down this way because it is even got the Betty Kenny. I thought it was Betty Kerr. Oh well. And then the trail and whatever else in the YK. So hopefully we'll find the house. Anyway, crack on. So this, apparently, I've seen it on one of the other videos, there's a few out, and they always start off with some abandoned buildings and that. But this used to be lived in about 20 or so years ago. And it's been a lovely house, because there's one, and the other's just there, as you can see. Beautiful spot. You can still hear a bit of the road noise, but it'd be worth it. So, but yeah, it's a shame nobody had done that up, because it is literally about ready to fall down. Never mind, that way. Now I think, might be wrong, I think this is the White Peak Distillery, but you have to get in from that side. I think it is. Yeah, I think it was, because I remember seeing another video. But yeah, we carry straight on this way anyway. My bad. No, it ain't. So it might be somewhere. Might be this bit here. I'm not sure anyway. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's definitely the distillery, because one, there's a sign. Two, there's a shop open Thursday, Saturday, I think it was 9 till 6 or 10 till 6. But you can tell it's definitely a distillery, because you can smell the alcohol coming from it. So I don't know what the makeup there. I'll have a look, but I'll probably link below anyway. I'm teetotal now, so there's no point in me going there. I won't make the walk otherwise. Anyway, yeah, so go straight on this way, but there's been no other signage for the Betty Kenny tree. So well, we'll just have a wander anyway, take a time. That way, takes you up through to that way. Takes you to Alderswoldsey, or whatever, what's Stanwell, but that's about an hour, just under an hour's walk. To get to Betty Kenny tree, as far as I know, you go down this way, and then further up, then it's been a short, sharp, steep up over to that way. You can get this way, but it takes you in and round and all sorts. So where we've come from, straight on. Right, so sun's out and I'm getting baked, but never mind. Yeah, it's still cold. So follow along the track, and as it straightens out, starts to turn left. It says there's a little side path up that goes up the hill, short, sharp, steep, and then you're right near the tree. So see how bad it is, because Marvelux may strike again. Anyway, see you in a minute. So come down that way, come to a little V junction, so to speak. Take the left one, goes up gradual and steep, and you're there. Anyway, wish me luck. So I don't think it's going to be chippy. So I keep forgetting it's Saturday, and it's going to be so busy in Matlock, it's going to be unreal. So I think what I'm going to do, when we finish this bit, I'll either take a walk back into Belper or walk down to Watsonwell. But you've seen the full route anyway. It's just because it's Saturday and it's going to be far too busy. And I've heard nothing but motorbikes going there, so it's going to be packed. So, sorry about that, I got to hear something. What I'm going to do, finish at the top on here, and then I'll head over to my old local, Breeston, and go and see a friend who should be working today. Well, say working, he gets everybody else to do it. He's a lazy sod. So Luke, if you see this, you know I'm on about. So yeah, anyway, starting to get steep now, but and you can tell mountain bikers have been down here. And I don't think they should do it. It's a public footpath only, and he said it earlier on. But as usual, some people don't give a monkeys about everybody else. So less moaning, more climbing. See you in a minute. Ooh. Oh, didn't expect to see that random wall in the middle of somewhere. It's opened up, but it don't look like there's anything else here, so unless it's some sort of assault course or something, could well be. Weird. Anyway, upwards we go. So, finally managed to find it, and it literally is a stump now. But this tree is the one that inspired Rockabye Baby, the lullaby, because it used to be a massive tree. Let me turn the camera around. Oh, that's it. But it used to be, as you can tell by the stump of it, it used to be a big old tree. I don't know if it was ash, because these are all ash trees as far as I'm aware. But there used to be an old gaping hole in there or something, because you could tell by the back there like how big it was. And she used to rock literally a kids to sleep. Hence, Rockabye Baby. The rest come from, I don't know if she swung it from a treetop or not, but there you go. But yeah, Betty Kenny tree. Anyway, I'm going to get something to eat and we'll finish up in a second. So, see you shortly. So, today is steak slice. I'll leave the pasta till I get home. because every time I eat pasta, I'm on the toilet 5 minutes after. I'm in the middle of nowhere at the minute, so it's not a good idea. And there's not many leaves unless I want a pine tree stuck up my arse. So I'll catch up with you in a minute and then we'll finish off soon. Right, so I am going to take this little path, follow this wall back down, and then you go through to Older Wolseley, Wally, whatever it's called, park, and then follow the road straight down to Watson Well. But the other way is, because I thought you could get up on this top wall, but it just says keep out. But it said there's a bypass there, but whatever. Anyway, so we'll follow this down here, and then you can go onto the Midshires Way through the park over here, and then you're up in Older Wolseley, and then the path was going back to Belper that turns left, and then you follow that down, as you see. So I will say goodbye here, because I'm being blinded by the sun at the minute, so I need to be careful, because these paths are slippery with rocks. I hope you've enjoyed it, and next week, I don't know whether it's going to High Peak or not, or just do Bakewell Way or something like that. We'll see. Anyway, so I'm not going to say what I've got planned, because I had one planned, but I don't know with weather, because it's starting to turn again now. Yeah, so until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe and all that lot. I put all my socials at the bottom as usual, and any links to like Older Wolseley, Betty Kenny Tree, any other links I think you might find decent at the bottom as usual. So yeah, until next time, thanks for watching, stay safe.